Hello VC, welcome back. Next round, Analogue Production series. I think it's part 8 already, oh my. Part 8 Analogue Production. So I start with an UHQR, the Jimi Hendrix axis. And I do that because there is finally a date for the next round of this UHQR series from Analogue Productions. The Aqualung from Jethro Tull has a tentative street date now. I think it's the 16th of October. And if you see this video early, it's not out there, maybe you see it few years back when it's already sold out and hard to get, but now in end of October, end of September, I think today is the 26th of September, it's announced with a tentative street day. It's the 16th of October, I think, and you can get it, and I hope and I'm quite sure that it will be great. So then let's start with actual vinyl, and we start today with this beautiful edition. It's the first of the UHQR series. It's Jimi Hendrix Experience Access Bold as Love, and I really like the packaging. It's let's compare it to the One Steps from MoFi, and I consider this packaging as a better, more beautiful packaging. Somehow I like it more. The edition comes with this box set and of course some beautiful laminated gatefold. It's a 33 round per minute edition with decarbonized vinyl. Looks beautiful and sounds incredible. They really did a great job. The one I show here is the stereo edition. I have both editions, the stereo and the mono. The mono edition is on the standpoint of a collector more interesting because it has a very low edition. I think they put out 1,500 from the mono edition, and I think 2,500 from this stereo edition. The editions also come with a nice booklet, well done, an explanation what's so special about the UHQR. And I just can see it. The stereo is limited to 5,000. Sorry, not 2,500. Stereo 5,000, mono 1,500, and they did a great job with this one. And sounds beautiful. Sounds very lively. The difference between the mono and the stereo is quite listenable. Which one? Really depends what you are more into. I found those mono editions quite interesting, quite an interesting listening. Of course, the stereo one has a better sound stage, but mono has its advantages too. I see here they already announced when this one came out. They already announced the Aqualung, which now will be out in October, and the Aqualung will be in 45 round per minute. Not 33 round like the Jimi Hendrix ones. So this is it with the Access Bold as Love. Maybe one word for the availability. The mono is quite hard to get. It's around $300 US. The stereo one is cheaper. More than you have to pay when it came out, but I think it's around $180 to $200. The original price, for example, of the Aqualung is $125. Of course, that's pricey, but it comes with a beautiful packaging. So, and in an probably outstanding quality. That's for the Jimi Hendrix, and now for some regular Analogue Productions. And I would love to start with an edition from the Verve series from Analogue Production, and this is Oscar Peterson Trio, We Get Requests. It's a 45 round per minute version, and as I said, it's part of the Verve series they did, or maybe do. There are some Verves coming up once in a while, and this is one of the best sounding records I own. Really beautiful. It's beautiful, easy listening jazz. You know, it's the songs they play are requests, and it's easy, it's nice, it's smooth, and the separation of the instruments is demo quality. Outstanding pressing, outstanding musicians, highly recommended. Now a little journey into classical music with the Living Stereo series from Analogue Production, and here we have Heifetz Munch Boston Symphony Orchestra, and they play Mendelssohn Concerto in E minor and Prokofiev Concerto in G minor, and those Living Stereos from Analogue Productions are really beautiful. They are well made. I haven't heard so far, I haven't heard an edition which wasn't top-notch quality. Some of them are in 2-disc, 2 vinyl sets as 45 round per minute. Some of them are in 33 round per minute, and this is one of the 33 rounds. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful listening. Give that one a try. Great. And now for one of the big ones, you probably have seen it, you have heard it, and Muddy Waters, folk singer, the 45 round per minute edition. Demo quality again, one of my best sounding records, and an outstanding record, of course, Muddy Waters, folk singer. Not much to say more. It belongs in every collection. Just simple as that. Really, really, really great music and fantastic pressing. I think this is one of the most of the best-selling Analogue Productions. It originally came out in 2011, and they sell them. I don't know if there has been a phase where it hasn't been in print, but if this one gets out of print, I'm sure the collectors will have their party, and the flippers over at Discogs will have their party too. So, as I said for quite some time and quite often, get this one while you can. Just let me put it back. And now for a newer edition, a new one. Roberta Pigeon, The Raven. There has been a 33 round edition, I think around last year. Now they gave us the 45 round per minute edition. And I got that and listened to it, and what shall I say? It's not bad. It's a bit meh. Honestly, I expected a little more. A little more I did expect. It's difficult for me to put it into words, as it is a nice, very nice sounding record, but I'm missing the last few percentage of audiophile quality I would love to have. So if you're very much into the recording, if you love the record, if you love Roberta Pigeon, get it. It's of course it's not bad, but it's not very, very good. Let's keep it that way. I expected more, although it is a beautiful recording. Now Another demo quality edition. Huge Tequila. Hope. 45. No. Sorry. Careful, Mike. 33 round per minute edition. And this is the record when you come to meetings with a lot of high-end or audiophile people. This live recording Stimula, the Coltrane, you hear this one in every second booth. When you go to the high-end in Munich, everybody listens to this record, to this edition and to this song. Stimula, huge Tequila. This edition is mastered by Kevin Gray again on Coherent, and the 33 round per minute is outstanding. An outstanding record, an outstanding mastering, an outstanding pressing, outstanding in every way. Really, really great. And this also was one of my best sounding records, although it only was a 33, not a 45. And of course, the best pressing of this edition, of this record. Until I got this one. And this is the 45 round per minute of this double LP, of this double record. So it comes on 4 discs. 2 discs are in this sleeve, and the other 2 are again in cover art like this. And this is better, and I couldn't believe it, but this is really again a little bit better. More dynamic, more soundstage, more clarity. Outstanding. Unbelievable, but they really did it. And again with them very beautiful. I really like that packaging. They really go into this beautiful. I'm so happy that they put out also double recordings. For example, what happens with one steps? Can they never do a one step of a double album? Probably not. But Analogue Productions goes through the effort and puts them in big boxes. They will do that with the with the Roger Waters' Amused to Death. Although there is not a street date up to now, but it will be out there. And I really like it. I really like that they do that and have the kudos to put out those big editions as audiophile recordings. And in the case of Huge Tequila, it pays back. I think it was right to do it because it's again a bit better than this outstanding recording. And now we go again for one of the big guns from Analogue Productions, The Doors. Jim Morrison, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, John Desmore. Beautiful, beautiful band with outstanding recording. Of course, Jim Morrison is the frontman of this band, and Analogue Production got through their first 6 recordings, or their 6 recordings with 45 round per minute editions. There's also a box set out there, and you can get them as single editions. And the funny thing is that due to Corona, I think this one and 2 others went out of print, and the prices over at Discogs immediately explodes because nobody was sure If they will be back in print, they will be, and they are now, except for the Morrison Hotel, I think this, but it will be back. But again, that shows these editions are out there for years now. For years. And then they are gone for 2 weeks and the prices explodes and everybody wants them. I will never understand that. And of course, they whining and crying about the high prices. Oh, why are they so expensive now? They will be not available eventually. They won't. They won't be out forever. And again, this edition, this Doors, shows how high the prices will go up if they are not there anymore. So, beautiful edition, and I close this video with another Doors of the Analogue Productions with the LA Woman. Love the cover. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful edition. Somehow we are all, or I am used to, yes, of course, Doors, Analogue Production, sure, you can get them. We are used to it until the day comes when they are not available anymore. But those Doors editions, they sound incredible. Incredible, in my opinion. I have heard two very, very, very early release. I don't know if it were the original masters from a friend of mine. We compared them, and I considered them to be superior. It were German pressings. I don't know how the quality of the German pressings has been, but I considered the Analogue Productions superior to these very old, but they have been in a good shape to these old editions. So that's it for today. Hope you liked the video. That I entertained you, and hope we put up the beautiful discussions again with this video, and see you on the next round. Thanks for your time. Bye.